Hi everybody, I'm Lynette Brown and welcome to Mystical Monday. I had to move outside today. The guidance that I received to connect with you about for this week was in and around our council, our ancestors, our divine support team. I drew this card from this beautiful card deck. You see, it says the council, and it's all about taking time to connect with your divine support team to know that this is the time to act and move forward. I also drew this rune, Othila, which is all about ancestry, our blood, our lineage. And I find it interesting, when you're using two different tools, how they speak to each other, right? How it matches up. And I want to take you through a little exercise, just a brief, relaxation and connection, so that you can see that, like, even, we're coming up on Samhain and ancestry, we're going into the fall, into the darkness, and it's all about connecting with our lineage. Having the awareness of our ancestors, creating an ancestor altar. We talk about that in our book, You Don't Look Psychic. It's powerful work to remember where you come from. My rune teacher, Ingrid Kincaid, says, you can only be your mother and father's child. And at first, it would get me so irritated because I'm like, wait, I want to be something more than that. And it's like, wait, an acorn, when it falls from the tree, can only be an oak. Now, what kind of oak it comes out to be, right? It's in its DNA. So I think sometimes we resist our healing and connecting with our ancestors from the unseen space, those who've gone before us, those who've transitioned and are still, their energy is there to support us. And I think sometimes we forget about that. I think sometimes we think, well, it's all right here in the now and the scene. When in fact, I know, my mom transitioned several years ago, and I can feel her, like even right now, I feel her right here with me, supporting me, supporting our family. She's all around us. I can feel it, right? And I'm sure you guys, you're intuitive, you've had the same experiences, or maybe you've had a mediumship reading, or you're going into your mediumship. Those energies are there for us to connect and support us. Our ancestors are here. They fuel us. We eat because of them. We thrive because of them. So just real quick, let's go into your quick breath, into your chest, down into your belly, to your relaxation space. And calling in your ancestors, your divine support team, your council. And maybe you don't believe in this, or maybe you are like, oh, this is all, woo, right? That's okay. Call in the energy of your DNA. See if you can imagine feeling your ancestors surrounding you. See that they have reminded you that you have a place by the fire since the dawn of time. It's yours. It's a part of who you are. It's just who you are. There's nothing that you have to do to earn that spot. It is yours. And they are here to support you. And if you can, see if you can allow that energy of support in. And maybe even pose a question to receive guidance through the rest of the day or the week. Maybe it's around, guidance, what's my next step around my business? What is my next, what's the best ideal thing for the family, for us to do for the holidays? Anything. Bring that forward. Good. Allowing the sounds of nature and anything that's maybe distracting you to let you know that you need not put up a wall with this energy, because your ancestry is here to support you. Even if you didn't like them or get along with them or believe in them, you have divine support. Good. And thank them for saving your space by the fire, for holding that. And ask that through the week that they show you signs and symbols that you know that they are there, right? Simple, it can be the smallest of things. Maybe for me, when I see acorns, I always think of my ancestors. Whatever little symbols it is. Good. Thank you. And I want to just real quick share this poem with you from this beautiful book, Clarity and Connection by Young Pueblo. I was guided to read this to you today. Throw away the idea that you need to pause your life until you are fully healed. This is a different way of being attached to perfection. Progress happens when you make better decisions in the midst of living. You can simultaneously heal your past while being open to the present. I just literally opened this book, and that's what it opened to this morning. So clearly that's for us, right? Healing our past by moving through the present. I wish you all tremendous connections with your ancestors this week, healing and expansion and room for you to know who you divinely are, who you're here to be, who you are, right? Have a great week, you guys. Hope it's incredibly mystical. Have a good one. Mwah. Love ya.